Hello, loves. So we're going to be doing the reveal for Archangel Thursdays. We're going to start with group one. So group one, you're getting one of each card from Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, and Archangel Michael. So the message for from Gabriel for this week for you guys is media. And it says you can reach more people by working with video, audio, print, and online media. Okay, that's for you guys for this particular week. From Archangel Michael, you're getting have confidence. And there's always a prayer with the Archangel Michael and the Archangel Raphael cards. And for Michael, he is saying, the prayer goes, Archangel Michael, please lend me your courage and fortitude. Help me to realize that I am one with all that is divine, wisdom, strength, love, and creativity, abundance, and health. Allow me to feel confident and peaceful about myself in all ways. Which is a really beautiful message. And then from Archangel Raphael, we have listen to your intuitive feelings. Okay. And the prayer goes, Dear higher self, thank you for speaking loudly and clearly and peaceful ways that I easily understand. Archangel Raphael, thank you for guiding me to listen to my inner wisdom. I think that's a really, really beautiful message. I feel like if you are someone that has been wanting to do something a little bit on a collective sense, and you've been wanting to maybe launch something, or you're intuitively been guided to create something for the collective and share something for the collective, you're really going to have to kind of put yourself out there this week and see how that kind of, if letting yourself kind of ride through the wave of that strength and that confidence and seeing where it leads you in the long run and why you even wanted to do it in the first place. Like, always connect to the purpose of the thing. I feel like that makes it easy for you to actually maintain the purpose instead of just kind of making it a lot harder for yourself than it needs to be by, falling into bad habits or, thinking you're not good enough and all of those things that we kind of go through as creators within the community. So make sure you're just like, if you are in the process of creating something, especially something that's going to be for the enjoyment and for the collective benefit, to make sure that you're connecting to your strength. Don't just leave Leo season with no kind of no fire in your belly in regards to your passion and your drive and what we're doing collectively. Okay. Now for my group twos, if you picked number twos, these are your cards. Okay. So starting with Archangel Gabriel, we have let go. It says release the desire to control the situation and leave it up to God and infinite wisdom to resolve everything beautifully. Okay. So my number twos have a control issue this particular week. From Archangel Michael, it says, explore your options. And the prayer goes, Dear God, thank you for your wisdom and love, helping me see, understand, and assess all of my alternative options. Please guide me in the best direction for my health, happiness, and life purpose. Okay. Woo! And from Archangel Raphael, we are getting, Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for guiding me to the ideal healing treatment modality and for giving me clear signs and messages to validate the best path for my well-being. And this is alternative medicine. So if you've gotten into the point where you are kind of stuck in a situation where you literally have no control in the situation and in what's going on in your life, and I do feel like for group twos, this is definitely something more sad and more hurtful in nature. And it's something that, especially with everything that's going on in the world, it might be a little bit tougher to deal with. You're going to have to give it back to the divine. You're going to have to give it back to the angels, give it back to spirit, ask your ancestors to take this weight off you, let go of trying to control every aspect and just try to do the best that you can. If you are kind of seeking for solutions to your problem, especially when it comes to if you've been doing something the same way for a really long time, then now it's really the time to shift into something else, a new perspective. That's why we're getting alternative medicine. And if this is something that has been fixed by other groups of the community, especially within the spiritual community, what other ways can you heal your problem? What other ways can you find a productive solution to your issue. And so that you can just really let go and put it like, say, hey, you know what? I'm going to go try this new thing, and I'm going to put my whole entire weight on my shoulders from this issue into that, and just let it go completely, instead of getting caught up in any of the toxicity or any of the nonsense that kind of is coming up with it. I do feel like for some of you, if you did get sick and you are feeling a little bit out of control this particular upcoming week, you are going to be wanting to look at other ways of healing yourself. So make sure, like, especially with everything that's happening with the corona, that you're taking your supplements, you are using herbal medicines to help you and support your health and your healing, and that you're not just dismissing nature itself as a healing force. And definitely look for ways where you can constantly heal yourself through this time, because it might just seem a little bit frustrating for some people, and I can kind of see that, especially if you have been really trying to control every aspect of how you kind of move through the world during these times in a safe way, and then you ended up getting it anyway. That would be really frustrating. Now for my group 3s, you guys are getting the first one, okay, is inspiration. Your idea is divinely inspired. Take action according to set it into motion. Okay. We're getting stay positive from Archangel Raphael. Thank you for helping me be optimistic and take the appropriate action steps that support my health. Woof. And then from Archangel Michael, the card that we got is ask Archangel Michael to help you with the situation. The prayer goes, Archangel Michael, thank you for assisting me with, and then parentheses, describe the situation. Please help me be filled with faith and peace at all times. Ooh, okay. So I feel like for my group 3s, you guys are in a place where if you have gotten some downloads recently of some things that need to come into fruition, don't doubt that you are the one to bring it to fruition in the first place, because you might literally be the one that needs to bring that forth to the collective and to share that with the collective. There's a reason why we get these downloads in the first place, So don't dismiss your inspiration, especially inspiration that you've received from pain as well. All of that is valid. All of that is important. All of that needs to be shared. All of that has a purpose, and all of that can be very healing to others without you even thinking that it is. There is this positivity that is kind of coming out of Archangel Raphael. If you're someone that has been very that just has a habit of being a little bit more negative, or thinking negative things, or just putting it out there like verbally, like using your throat chakra to just be like, oh, well, this is what's gonna happen, or this is blah 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 blah. You might need to reel it back in this week, especially because we're about to shift from Leo season into Virgo season. You don't want to leave Leo season, which is like one of the happiest seasons, because it just highlights joy and fun, and go into Virgo season all grouchy, because that's just going to make you hermit in a really weird way. And it's just not going to really allow you to tap into the earthiness of Virgo, because when you go into earth sign seasons, it's not about growing weeds, it's about being abundant in the physical realm. And so you don't want to be like all toxic and negative, and I'm not going to get this, and I don't have a side of income, and I don't know where I'm going to get this money, and I don't know, like all of these type of things. Like, take that out of your mouth. Use your throat chakra a little bit more productively, and ask the angels for help. Instead of complaining, ask for help. Okay? Don't just sit down and start just going off for no reason. Ask for help. Be productive. On a spiritual level, be productive. And don't let yourself get caught up in any type of emotional turmoil just because that's the easiest thing to do and the easiest way out. All right. So I hope that you guys enjoy this. We're going to be having Archangel Thursday Oracle card pulls every Thursday. So stay tuned for that. And I hope to see you back on the channel to check those out. Anyway, do not forget to check out my Patreon and also my YouTube as well, because we're always learning and growing in those platforms, as well as my new podcast, Between Ascension, anywhere that podcast can be played. Anyway, bye. I love you guys.